Hey guys, this is Will, Planet Under Attack, and this is an old Mason Lodge that I have access to for the moment. I do have permission to be up in here, and this is the stairwell leading into the lodge. There's 13 stairs on this first landing. Got 5 coming up here, and this is a view of the door I just came through. So this would be the entry foyer. Some more stairs here. This is what you see when you walk into the lodge. So the ladder going up to the top there, that's probably the roof. This is a looks like a janitor's closet, maybe. And there's a little pass-through door down here, which is kind of cool. And latches from the outside. I think this would be considered an anteroom. It's very, very old. There's a sink in here. And there were some chairs. There's some chairs left over there, and some chairs in the corner there. They've been tearing the place apart, or they did when they left, but they didn't get to it right away. And I'll get into that when we go to the next room here. There's one window in this room, and it faces west. This is looks like some type of attic, and this is actually between the 2 rooms. So there's some space between these walls, even though either that or the ceiling is higher in this one. Actually, that is the case because you see these timbers here. These are the original timbers for the building. There was a fire here, and it wiped out almost the entire town quite a while back, and this was one of the only buildings to survive. These are the 3 windows that look out to the east. And you can see here some type of stage or whatever that's been removed. And we're walking through, and I believe this is going to be the primary chamber. This is the west wall. This is going to be the south wall. This is going to be the east wall. And this is going to be the north wall. The Masons refer to the north as the place of Masonic darkness. And about right here would have been the Masonic Alter, and usually the altar contains a sacred book, and usually that book is the Bible. You can see on the floor here there's some steel patches. The altar also, according to what I've been reading, was surrounded by 3 lights. So there will be a diagram later on in this video that lays out how the Masonic temple is symbolically put together. Directions are very important. This is some type of stage for altar, and it's pretty heavy. Anyway, it's been pulled up, and it looks like part of the floor was cut away, almost as if they were trying to retrieve something out of there. We go to the west wall here, we'll get the same situation where the the altar, the stage. You can see that's a 2-level setup there. Has been pulled up, and something must have been taken out of there that was kept under there. I have no idea. I haven't read anything about altars and how they're put together, if there's something underneath them. This is another part of the floor here that was pulled up. This is going to be a northwest corner. And this is some old antique lighting, and believe it or not, if I flip the switch, it still works. However, it's an old knob and tube system, so it's less than safe to do that. Some damage to the roof. And you can see here, that hole up there. Now, there's no holes in the top of this roof, but something has come through there, or something was pulled out of there. And I don't know if you can see that beam there, the big red beam, that's part of the original timber. So now we're going to go to where I think is going to be the preparation room. And this is a room off to the east of the main chamber here. And there's 2 doors. This door here locks from the outside. Here's some of the old chairs. A lot of old chairs in the here. And this door here leading into the main chamber is just a conventional door. It looks like it just has a key lock. This is something I've noticed first time I was in here, and maybe some of you Masons out there might know what this means. It looks like it's an eyeball sideways with a K in it, or it could be a football shape standing end to end with an underlined V, or it certainly could just be a plumber's mark. I don't know. Okay, you can see there was something here. So yeah, this is the main chamber. This building has 3 windows that face to the east and 3 windows that face to the west. There's no windows that face to the north or the south. Just looking up here at some of the construction. This is the doorway that I came through. And that's about it as far as the tour of the lodge, guys. It's a simple place, but in a lot of ways it's a very complex place. And I like coming up here, but for some reason I don't like coming up here at night. So that's going to be it for this, guys. Look for some links in the description of the video, and I'll give you a diagram that I'm going to draw up of how a lodge is put together as far as the layout, like I said earlier. And I'm going to show you some pictures of some different things that I've come across up here that you might find interesting. So I hope you liked the video, enjoy the rest of it, and we'll talk soon.